They thought it was just a game, but the last séance in the French Quarter opened a door that should have stayed shut forever. The French Quarter had always carried a strange energy, a mix of music, laughter, and shadows that seemed to cling to the narrow streets after midnight. 4 friends, Claire, Marcus, Elena, and David, thought it would be fun to chase that energy with a séance. They found a forgotten apartment above an old jazz bar, its windows boarded on the inside, its air stale with dust and age. They set a round table in the center of the room, lit 6 candles, and placed an old glass they'd found in the cupboard in the middle. At first it was all jokes. Marcus laughed when the shutters banged against the wind, and Elena teased that maybe the ghosts of old musicians would come play a tune. But as the night deepened, the atmosphere shifted. The air grew colder, pressing down on their skin like a damp blanket. Claire asked the first question, her voice trembling even though she tried to sound brave. "Is anyone here with us?" The glass trembled, then scraped slowly across the wood to the letter Y. No one admitted to moving it. Their laughter faltered. The questions grew darker. "What is your name?" David whispered. The glass moved again, faster now, spelling out letters none of them recognized. The name felt wrong on their tongues when they tried to say it, like it wasn't meant for human mouths. The candles flickered violently, one by one, nearly going out, though no draft had touched them. Then came the sound, slow, deliberate footsteps in the hallway outside. Every head snapped toward the door. It was locked from the inside. The footsteps grew louder, closer until they stopped right on the other side. Silence followed, heavier than before. And then the glass shot across the table, shattering against the wall. Elena gasped and clutched Claire's hand, her voice shaking. "We should stop." But before anyone could move, the last candle toppled and went out, plunging the room into thick darkness. In that pitch black, a whisper floated from the corner, low and rasping, close enough to make their skin crawl. "You shouldn't have called me." They bolted from the apartment, hearts racing, refusing to look back. The next morning, the table was found exactly where they'd left it. Unbroken glass sitting neatly in the center. Yet the neighbors swore that through the night, long after the friends had fled, they still heard the sound of footsteps pacing that empty hallway. If this story gave you chills, don't forget to like, comment, and share. Subscribe to Struggle Stories for more dark, dramatic tales you'll never forget.